Going on, going on. Okay, guys, we are back with another exciting video of Pegasus, and this time this will be not Lightning Blitz, but Light Strike. I had to change my name to Light Strike because somebody had a Lightning Blitz. So let's get started, shall we? And how do you do the door busts open, filling the room with light. Corn took to the air, grabbing cloud cover amidst tense and pulling her behind one of the incredible large power lines that led up from the generator. A pretty thin pony scuffled back, returning to the corners. Many hold together, a few looked back and forth, and one starting crying. Snowflake retreated slightly, but stood in ground, facing the workers that had entered. Thankfully, Cloud realized as she watched her reflection on the generator they hadn't been seen. They were the same workers from earlier. The elder one continued to wag his tail at an incredible speed now. As well, he was sniffing the air vigorously, his eyes squinted, searching the other workers, signing, puffing a set of keys out of his lab coat. He approached the cell, serving other friend Pegasus trapped within. Guess what time it is? Filling his thin clothes. One day you'll pay for your crimes, you scoundrels. Please, Blinky. The very same goes for you and the rest of those flat tons. Now, who's going to do their due diligence to the corporation today? The barking worker groaned under his breath and breathed deeply. Those blank eyes locked onto Cloud Cover again, staring straight through the inspected copper. She hid behind a light rough escaped his muzzle. But he looked back and bared his teeth at the prisoners. Take the escapees. Everybody's now stood up, his legs shaking in panic. Take them? They're the ones you're looking for. They're just behind the generator right over there. Them under nose. I saw them. Shut your trap, you blanky. We're not here for them. But they're escapes. We let them know how, so if you don't use them instead, this whole thing will come crashing down. The black stallion was different now, his legs strong as he shouted back at the workers. He walked closer to their arms, joy in his eyes as he built his case. We're already captured. Take them, not one of us. Just look behind the cord, you'll see. Why would we use a perfect colorful fool for the power? That's silly. Well, that's dangerous to all of us. A split-second reflection. The worker whipped a cattle prod out of his coat, catching Inverse in his neck. He collapsed, instant, no longer able to talk. The worker opened the gate to the cage, allowing Mr. Agate to jump in and back the rest off. He opened and hooking the black stallion's leg with a rope and whistling water out of the cage, bringing innovationally behind him. He held his end of the rope in his mouth, and he started up a ladder that stuck on the massive vasa on the nearest generator. Innovation started to regain movement as the worker latched the rope onto a hook, slammed the switch up, kicking the hook into gears. It lifted, struggled, sailing higher over the bubbling liquid in desperate scream and flying, dropping him into the vat. Cloud Cover struggled hard not to throw up as she watched the black flash sublimate immediately, the vapors bowling up to the surface and flowing through pipes into the display before her. Chuck's muscle fell out of the tendons and bones. Ugh, that sounds disgusting. Mashing in their cement, the acid work slowly providing Cloud with a brand new lesson in unique anatomy as it render each layer of tissue to the thrashing torus was eventually escorted by a cloud of red fluid which turned quickly to brown and then clearly glowed away as the slam ate at the innovation with possible variations. Soon a skeleton drifted slowly to the bottom of the vat, and then the vat was emptied again. That should handle the load for the next couple batches of failures. You get some food tomorrow, maybe if you blankets keep your muzzle shut. Have those escapees all you want. By the way, Dash has better plans for them. I'm sure it don't make much sense. He wants to decide whatever it's in C.E.P.C, Mom. Run, arf. Come on, right? Arf. Sorry. Somebody else's problems. The stallion tossed the keys onto the computer desk on his way out, slamming the door behind him. He was very silent for a long time. They can't have not been on purpose. It couldn't have been on an accident, Cloud. That's what I just... Never mind. Well, Snowfall whispered, his face pressed into the bars again. Will you help us? We'll return the favor in any way we can. This is obviously a trap. One can only steal the cheese by setting off the spring, my friend. Of course, it's a trap, but I think if we screw up the plan royally enough, we can make it out. We can finally leave this place. Be free of the memories and pain if we outsmart them. What do you think? The two fully start hard. One hoof. Cloud commented, running to a trap means deliberately getting caught. Wonder it may very well be the only way out of this hellhole without starving to death. Deal. I grab the key. And no, that's too simple. They must be coming soon, of course, so I have a better idea. Oh, the ghost that haunts these halls, Snowflake spoke. Oh, shiz. There's a ghost that haunts these halls. Snowflake spoke matter-of-factual without the slightest hint of scarism. One of the opponents that escaped in the past. One of the opponents that escaped and was captured and escaped again. For another, so is one of these dark and gloomy tombs. Wait, what? One of the opponents that escaped in the past. One of the opponents that escaped and was captured and escaped again. That don't make no sense. I'm gonna read it one more time because I don't really get it. One of the opponents that escaped in the past, and one of the opponents that escaped and was captured and escaped again. For now, the soul is one of these. Oh, I get it now. For now, their soul is one of these dark and gloomy tombs, searching only for a way to release their innocence from the pain and sadness from the evil that blinds in here. The guy's another coin whispered. Some of the older prisoners for that don't use. But I would have received. It's all on whim. Speak of a time the ghost burst into the room before the workers concerned, confronting and causing it to vanish to vision unfilled before it passes through a shout was heard echoing throughout the entire complex. Main theater room, we heard over stories of any awful historian substance with that room, nothing more than hush reminders and threats. Yet history regards leave us here to defend your actions. We shall be able to convince the simple Martins that you went the opposite way, seek in that theater room, find the ghost, and promise to assist it. In return, I'm sure you shall be rewarded the same. Go now before the workers come out to spring the trap. Gage lays on the floor, heavy blanket dropped over his shivering body. Gentle set a mug of coffee on the ground next to his ceiling, and he thanked her. She wiped the sweat from the base of her pink mane and dragged herself over to the musty couch in the center of the room, dropping onto it like a day weight. Exhausted, overwhelmed, her encased her set the draining tendril into every pore of her body. She was mentally fragile from forcing herself to send the piping system, and immediately applying to the knowledge she was physically tired, not having slept since she started her shift downstairs so early in the morning. There are no clocks here. The thought drifted through her mind, but failed to reach her on any level. Her back ached from walking the orange stallion all the way from the control room to the display break room. Her legs shake from navigating their entire way, here without allowing themselves to catch on a wire or a hose. Delta Widowwing was incredibly tired. Dr. Amos leaned against the door for me. It had been a long time since any of them had slept, and the dryness in the doctor's eyes stuck. Even he would have worked so many hours and became exhausted to the life of an engineer or a slave to the corporation mechanism. Could hardly stay on 4 legs. His spiky green man was greasy and tough. A callous scroll on his head where his sweat seemed to roll throughout his body as he forced himself to stand still. That atmosphere was incredibly tired. Gage's concert had returned to him, but the after effects of his breakdown clung to the stallion's body. His eyes were strained red as the very sight of light or acid to his vision. The coffee helped dispose the awful chill that permitted him, but could not entirely remove the coldness that gripped his bones tighter than death's own claws. He could hardly move. His intentions tormented and sucked the energy from his body, and rendered him incapable of lifting a hoof. His mind raced, however, about imaginary thoughts and panics and accents that he knew didn't apply to him yet. During his being all the same, a deep anger burned inside, sat him furious at himself for keeping himself awake when he so desperately needs to rest. Okay, guys, well, I'm gonna end the video here because my hand's like hurting for some reason. So, see ya. Brownies forever. Brownies forever, bros.